Hello, hello. We're going to be listening
And
to a little
capital
bit of
reserves for
this
direct
morning.
access to FedNow, FedWire, Fed ACH. So, Chairman, can you talk about how you plan to work with the OCC and Congress to ensure that well-regulated payment companies have access to the infrastructure they need to lower costs for American consumers?
To be able to withstand shocks and needs to be reliable and accessible so that we can do our part to ensure that the payment rails in the United States are strong. I would make a distinction between that and any payments that interact directly with retail customers. This is a business that the central bank needs to and should stay out of. A competitive banking system, a competitive payment system provides huge benefits to the U.S., so I wouldn't want to infringe on the businesses and practices of the private sector.
I appreciate that. As you know, I took my team and I talking to the stakeholders quite a bit since last year until we introduced it in a bipartisan way. So I look forward to having that conversation with you. But I think we agree that across the board, we need to modernize and reevaluate how we consider banking charters to ensure that our financial system continues to be the most competitive in the world. So to that end, I just want to let you know that PACE Act is, again, in response to President Trump's executive order. And when you know that the U.S. is the only G7 country that does not have a system that allow fintech or non-banks direct access to traditional payment networks, I think it's really important that we work together. And I do want to work with you on this issue of a master account access and the PACE Act. So I hope we can take the time, and I hope that you and your team, now that you are in office, to review it, and we hope to get your technical assistance on the PACE Act from your team shortly. Thanks. Another major priority of mine has been expanding access to workforce housing. Last week, as you know, we as part of the 21st Century Road to Housing Act, I was able to increase the cap for investments in community lending and affordable housing. So as we continue to build on that momentum of expansion of the low-income housing tax credit, one thing that has caught my eye is the 100% risk weight for these types of investments in the proposed Basel Endgame rulemaking. Historically, these types of investments are extremely low risk, with very few resulting in foreclosure. So, Chairman Walsh, can you offer any insight into how you are considering the risk weight for these investments?
Mr. Chairman, I'd invite you to answer that question offline as the gentlewoman's time has expired. Chair recognizes the gentlewoman from Michigan. Ms. Tlaib, you're recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, Chair, for being here. You know, public transparency and democratic accountability is important to American people, not just to my residents at home. So just bear with me here in regards to this. You know that you've said that the Fed should talk less to reduce the influence on financial markets. Is that correct?
When the Fed speaks, it should matter.
Yeah, but there's a difference between giving less guidance to traders, you know, but explaining less to the public is what I'm concerned about. You know, these hearings exist because Congress is paired with the dual mandate with, you know, we have a duty to report on progress towards various goals. So, you know, again, it matters what kind of communication you reduce. So, for instance, you know, transparency in regards to, like, one of the things that bothers me is, like, you as the Fed chair has to publish the calendar, your calendar, right? Correct?
I believe subject to FOIA requests, we turn over, consistent with FOIA, the appropriate entries.
But when you provide it, you don't actually put the topic of what those meetings were about.
So I've only been in office 7 weeks, so I haven't even provided it yet, but we'll fully comply. We'll fully comply with the law when such requests are made.
Yeah, I just think, you know, I think what the American people want, or anybody, is not just who are you meeting, but what the topic is, I think is important. So let's get back to what you provide to the public. So when the Fed communicates less, how does the public or the committee judge whether or not the evidence was, or the method was responsibly implemented?
So I draw, Congresswoman, an important distinction.
Yes.
our number one objective is getting policy right. And if we get policy right, we can deliver lower prices. Transparency and communication is usually quite essential to do that. So I'll draw a distinction between our internal deliberations, where we get to have a good family fight and talk about the hard issues, and then our decisions. I think our decisions are things that you should know everything about. You should understand our rationale. We should be responsible and accountable. And if we don't deliver what we say, you should hold us account.
Yeah.
So in that, I
But how
favor
you
full
del-
transparency.
Yeah, so it sounds like you will be open to absolutely being, regards to the method and the rationale and the thinking behind the decisions.
Yes.
Okay. So if, again, this is something of a concern for me because when people say that to me, I'm like, if the Fed speaks less than public, then the words that are spoken in private to banks and invited audiences and off-the-record settings, that's why the calendar, it's like, don't just provide the calendar, provide what topic, because I think it's important. So what specific steps will you take so that a quieter Fed, because that's what you sound like you're towards, you want a quieter Fed, isn't a Fed heard only by the well-connected?
So I don't think there should be any special dispensations to the well-connected. My judgment is what matters most is the real economy.
Yeah.
Financial prices then can capture what's going on. My message more broadly to you, but also to people that are in the cottage industry of following the
I know,
Fed.
but the regular person out there is not going to get a meeting with you, not going to know a lot of these things. That's why I'm asking. So will you at least commit to publishing readouts of your meetings with the market participants?
I'm committed to follow the law, and
But
I'm
we should
committed
know
to
what
do
you're
more
telling-
than that.
But we should know what you're telling them, because not the 750,000 people in my district can get a meeting with you, and you want to talk to the public less. So I don't know. I just want to make sure that we understand the intent and the decisions that are being made. So in 2025, you said that Fed had, quote, redefined its legislative remit and signaled a willingness to accept like a higher inflation and all that stuff. Really, my folks are thinking this isn't going to impact employment. This is going to, what is going on here?
Yes, so what went on is the Fed changed its academic framework and its operational framework, and it led to higher prices, which did more harm to the least well-off among us than any policy that I could have imagined, and so that's why we have to reform it.
I know.
The Fed's begun that reform, and we're going to continue it.
Okay, last question. At your June press conference, you said that there is, quote, no cruel choice, that strong employment and low prices are mutually compatible. If there's no trade-off, pursuing maximum employment costs you nothing in terms of inflation. So, Chair, what concretely are you doing to pursue maximum employment right now?
So concretely, what we're doing is going to deliver price stability, and when we deliver that, households and
Explain that
businesses will
more.
be stronger.
Explain that more.
So I can think of few things.
Gentlewoman's time has expired, and I invite the
Chairman,
chairman to
darn it.
carry on that
Okay.
explanation in writing, and I thank the gentlewoman. The chair recognizes the gentleman from Wisconsin, Mr. Fitzgerald, for 5 minutes.
Chairman, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
I am trying not to be redundant on the questions you've already been asked, but Chairman, the June FOMC statement reaffirmed the Fed's policy of maintaining ample reserves in the banking system. While your balance sheet task force is reviewing the benefits and risks of that framework, so if you go back to 2019, when reserve scarcity kind of contributed to stress in the short-term funding markets, what market indicators, in your opinion, should the Fed watch most closely to determine whether balance sheet reduction is moving too quickly, which is a concern?
So, Congressman, we have to look at a mosaic of information to judge how best to conduct policy. I wish there were some simple rules that we could rely on for monetary policy or clear and simple rules on the balance sheet. What we have to do right now is go back to first principles and ask ourselves whether this large balance sheet of a duration that is much higher than it was some years ago, whether that's consistent with good monetary policy. And then we're going to ask ourselves whether there's a better regime, and finally, how to get from the current regime to something else. We haven't prejudged any of those answers, but the goal isn't to be disruptive to markets. It's such that markets, the banking sector, and the real economy can understand the change and have time to adjust if we end up doing so.
Thank you. Chairman, in the interest of time, I'm going to yield my time back.
I thank Gentlemen, Chair recognizes the gentleman from New York. Mr. Torres, you're recognized for 5 minutes.
How are you, Chair? Thank you for your service. During your Senate confirmation hearing on April 21st, 2026, you said, quote, "The measures I prefer looking at are things that are called trim averages, where we take out all of the tail risk." Separately, on May 31st, 2026, the Wall Street Journal reported that you want the Federal Reserve to give greater weight to the Dallas Fed's trim mean PCE. And so I want to offer a critique and then have you respond. Trim mean PCE lagged behind core PCE in detecting the inflation shock that began in 2021. Core PCE crossed the Federal Reserve's 2% target in March 2021. Trim mean PCE did not cross that same threshold into July, a 4-month lag. By February 2022, core PCE had risen to 5.4%, while trim mean PCE stood at only 3.6%, a divergence of nearly 2 percentage points. And so here's my question. If trim mean PCE detected the inflation shock later, understated its severity, and diverged from core PCE by nearly 2 percentage points, why should the Fed place greater weight on it when setting monetary policy? And to put a finer point on it, your core criticism of the Fed is that it was behind the curve on inflation. That same criticism can be leveled against your preferred measure on inflation. So why the disconnect?
So none of those are very good measures of underlying inflation. That Wall Street Journal story that you referenced is incorrect, that I have a preferred measure from one of the reserve banks. If I had a preferred measure, I wouldn't have called for a task force to go back to first principles, and the data task force will be looking importantly at inflation measures. My view is that we need new measures to understand the underlying changes in inflation. Am I interested in what's the mean or median price of a good in a big box retailer? You bet I am, and none of these measures capture that. I am super interested in finding new measures to do a better job to help us inform our decisions so that the inflation of the last 5 years don't continue.
Now, you have repeatedly described inflation as a choice. A simple yes or no question. Do you mean a choice by the Federal Reserve?
I mean a choice by the Federal Reserve and fiscal policymakers both, but I'm not trying to push the responsibility onto you. The Congress said that we're in the business of ensuring stable prices, and that's exactly what we're going to do.
So combating inflation is part of the Fed's statutory mandate, and you view inflation as a choice by the Fed. Combating unemployment is also part of the Fed's mandate. Do you view unemployment as a choice by the Fed?
We have no legislative orphans. We can't just take one part of the statute you give us and disown the others. I will just add a touch of complexity. We have more control over the price level ourselves than we do the unemployment rate. We have some say there, but so do all the policies that you and your colleagues put into place.
But obviously, if you aggressively raise interest rates, that could have the effect of causing unemployment. So in that sense, it's a choice, right? There are multiple forces that shape both inflation and unemployment, and the Fed is one among many. Quantitative easing. Do you believe quantitative easing is inherently inflationary? Yes or no? And then
That question I can answer simply. I don't think it's inherently inflationary, especially if we adopt quantitative easing in the depths of a crisis. It can often provide liquidity to markets that need it.
So from 2008 to 2014, the Federal Reserve's balance sheet grew by a factor of 5, from about $900 billion to about $4.5 trillion. Yet over the same period, average headline PCE inflation was 1.7%, and average core PCE inflation was 1.5% below the Fed's 2% target. So the notion that quantitative easing may be inflationary fails to explain the non-inflationary effects of a multi-trillion-dollar 5-fold expansion of the Fed's balance sheet from 2008 to 2014. Can you explain that for me?
Yes, Congressman, I can. If the balance sheet expansion were our only policy tool, then that is a reasonable conclusion to draw. But we have several policy tools. The dominant one is interest rates. And so we need to think about both of them in the context
And
of
I want to
monetary
quickly
policy.
interject. Do you believe changes in the size of the Fed's balance sheet have an effect on inflation comparable to changes in interest rates?
You had me except for comparable. They can substitute for each other. They can complement each other.
But you don't see them as comparable?
But the balance sheet, they have different effects. The balance sheet tends to work more through asset prices first.
and I wanna
interest
interject.
rates more through the real economy.
Do you acknowledge that IORB weakens the relationship between the size of the Federal Reserve's balance sheet and inflation?
Not precisely. I don't know if I can answer that fully in one
You
second.
need to answer it in writing, and it'll be very interesting because these were good questions.
I look forward to doing that. Thank you.
With the time we have remaining that the chairman's allocated us, the chair now recognizes the chairman of our subcommittee on housing and insurance, Mr. Flood, and I recognize you for 4 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you for being here, Chairman Warsh. I'd like to begin by emphasizing the importance of the independence of the Federal Reserve. Markets rely on our financial system and the dollar as a stable, safe place to put their money. The stability of our financial system is at the center of our global influence. Our adversaries know that if they can break our debt markets, if they can break the dollar, they can remove one of the largest and most significant advantages we have as Americans. The strength of our system and, in turn, our ability to stand up against foreign adversaries that seek to destabilize it is partially a function of having an independent Federal Reserve. If we lose an independent Federal Reserve, we will lose the confidence of people around the world that use the U.S. markets and the U.S. dollar as a safe haven, and that would be devastating for our economy and the economic security alike. Thank you for your work. I want you to know that I strongly support your ability to operate in an independent fashion. And to that end, Mr. Chairman, before I get into the rest of my questions, I wanted to give you an opportunity to speak on the importance of an independent Federal Reserve.
Thank you, Congressman. I'm happy to do it. The Fed will remain independent on my watch. Fed independence is essential to the proper conduct of monetary policy, and I expect and will ensure that monetary policy is independent over the 4 years of my term. And like you, I think it provides extraordinary benefits in everything we do and strengthens the role of the United States and the U.S. dollar in the global economy.
Really appreciate that. Next, let's talk about the Federal Reserve's balance sheet, kind of following on what Mr. Torres was talking about. I've had longstanding concerns with the effects of the long-term effects of the Federal Reserve's balance sheet. In particular, I also worry about the use of quantitative easing in times of economic trouble. It can take a long time to unwind, leading to a Federal Reserve balance sheet that continues to grow and grow over time. Mr. Chairman, would you mind commenting just broadly on the use of quantitative easing in monetary policy?
I'd be happy to do it, Congressman. In periods of crisis, when markets aren't clearing, I am willing to be quite aggressive in what the Fed does with its balance sheet, the assets that we buy as necessary in unusual and exigent circumstances. But when crises are over, monetary policy, in my view, should be driven almost exclusively by interest rate policy. One of my former colleagues said it best when he said, interest rates get in the cracks. I'll go on to say, interest rates don't favor one class of people versus another. They don't favor those that have financial assets more than folks that are living off their bi-monthly paychecks. So I like interest rates as the dominant ways to make monetary policy, and I'd prefer, all the things being equal, to use balance sheets when the crises are real. However, I've inherited a very large balance sheet with a very complicated set of assets, and I am open-minded to reforms, as are my colleagues, and I'm keen to continue to work with this task force to achieve that.
Real quick, and I'm skipping to the end because this question matters a lot to me. I have a lot of community banks in Nebraska. It's the lifeblood of agriculture. Can you talk about how you see supervision working and respecting the role of a community bank, especially in rural America?
Congressman, as I mentioned to you in your office, I'm a big believer in the diversity of financial institutions. The U.S. economy benefits enormously by not having a half a dozen big institutions at the top do everything for everybody. The ag community, other communities are well served by the banks that are closest to them. Supervision and regulation needs to take that into account. The thousands of banks that we have are an enviable good, and the Fed needs to do what it can to support them.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. I yield back.
Gentleman yields back. I want to thank Chairman Warsh. This is Season 1, Episode 1 of Warsh at the Fed. We look forward to Episode 2 tomorrow. We want to thank you for your testimony today. Without objection, all members will have 5 legislative days to submit additional written questions to the chair. The Questions will be forwarded to the witness
Damn,
board. Your
damn.
response, Chair
Okay.
Warsh, please respond no later than August 18th, 2026. And with that, this committee hearing is adjourned.
Bow, bow, bow.
I'ma wait for you to say something. I never really been the one to walk up. I never really been the one to talk much. I never really been the one to go out. Yeah. You never see me in the club. Never been the one to be your lover. I had a lot of women tell me that I'd never be the one. Yeah, I need to see you with no makeup. Go.
Eighth grade, I made a dumb move. Some dude tried to hate and I gave him the 1-2. Analyze stuff I said and asked me a little crib in a pup called this. So for now I'm about to kick it, for now I'm about to chill. I've been weaning off the pills, now weaning off the liquor. Here I go again, ducking off from authority. Rapping is my job, sobriety's a priority. Sammy loves carbs, carbs. Fettuccine carbonara, nar. Show a motherfucker that part. When somebody try to say the same, the chat got bars. I'm so well made and well paid. Little party and a lot of hell raised. Self-made since 12th grade and I never had to move to LA. Shut up.
Is it loud enough? Don't wanna fall. Can't do it on my own. Is it loud enough? Don't wanna fall.
I count every day. Is it performative? Of course it is. I'm over you, I'm over that, I'm over this. Got a warrant, haven't been to Florida since. So
If you feel like your cost of living is going up, you're not alone. These price hikes come to you directly from Congress. The war in Iran is driving up gas prices. Tariffs have made everyday goods more expensive. Learn more about how your representatives voted at nebraskagroundswell.org/costs.
Clock ticking when I'm gone, then baby play this song for them. Wake me when October ends. Take me way back home again. Say hello and hey, we'll maybe still be sober then.
Is it loud enough? Don't wanna fall. Can't do it on my own. Is it loud enough?
He said he's cheating. challenge. Let's go. It's a good pep talk for me too. Let's get that. Yo, this thing is okay.
Kill everything in the way. I'm feeling pretty today. Kush blew my ceiling away. We getting trippy today. Almost hit send me to space. Look at they face. I got them feeling away. To kick them right now, to step on them later, man. I got decisions to make. Direct deposit made me raise my eyebrows, man. I made a killing today. Getting too lit with how much I've been sipping, man. Throw the whole kidney away. Throw the whole liver away. Body forgive me today. Rose from the mug, give me my bouquet. Flow for the love, I'm Bobby Boucher.
Protect the bombs.
Doubted and counted me out, so I don't give a fuck about nothing you say. Niggas, we should go right, I'ma need all my credit.
Op 4 has located the bomb. Plan your defenses accordingly. 10 seconds left.
Loading new magazine.
Down to 5 seconds. Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Reloading ammo.
Recon station in place.
Get a rat listed.
Your location has been compromised.
Healing station in position.
I'm reloading!
One Op 4 remaining. Friendly's victorious. Hostiles eliminated. Protect the bombs.
This will be fun.
Bomb location compromised.
Reloading!
10 seconds left. 5 seconds and counting. Op 4 is locating the bomb. Get ready to engage.
Reinforcing wall.
I'm going to lie down for a bit. Yokai can take care of them.
Fortified. Eva successfully deployed.
You're exposed.
Deployed. Let's try to get
friendly remaining. All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
Always get it, I can promise it's a guarantee. Got her phone on silent, she's in charge of what her parents see. Been a one-on-one, I'm the one, yeah, apparently. I go anywhere when I blow up like it's confetti. I was born ready, live forever like I'm Tom Petty. I've been going steady, I'm a drug but I ain't on any. I was born treading, dead bodies, yeah, so many. You don't fuck with me, you don't love me, why you commenting?
Well, how many are over there?
There's like 10 to 8, they don't move in silence, they go loud, then they penetrate, and girls are showing up, it's a crowd, now they set it straight, volume on max, now it's time for me to renegade. Hey, already, I've been thinking about some things that I'ma drink about, I ain't got a label, independence, what I've been about, manifest the vibes I exude, then I send them out. I hear fun coming across the street from a window. There's a crew I'd like to meet. They live there, unaware of me, and I'm okay with the view.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected. Bomb location compromised. Plan accordingly.
I was here.
As designed, we're activated.
Reload!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds.
Diva deployed.
Deploying.
Bomb located by Op 4.
This will be fun.
My artillery is on.
Reloading!
Deploying shield.
Losing to Mac. Diva deployed, circuit secured. The Diva barrier defeated.
left. Friendly, last operator standing. Op 4, last operator standing. Friendly's victorious. Hostile.
If you're feeling like you want some more, whether it's love or money, you know what I feel like on a day-to-day. Plus I don't know what life has got in store, but I know I'ma go and get it. If you with it, raise your glass and say more. I want more. So much on my mind, I want more of singing more. I want more. Yeah. I need to get off the couch. I need my mom in a house. And once I get up on my feet and no more fucking around, it's something about having ambition, aiming for goals. I'd rather find a politician while praying for those who prayed that I fail. Swear I got them stressing. Seen them on the gram, always flexing. Misdirection. Love me some diamonds, but you ain't shit without that paddock on ya. Meanwhile, I'm working for minimum wage in Patagonia. But I ain't worried for a second, no. Except for niggas killing niggas steady toting decimals. If rap is intersectional, then let us prove it.
We need to locate a bomb.
Growing our influence. I'm such a fucking nuisance. And me a fucking nuisance. Find me a politician. A crooked nigga who make promises but never mean them. Sound like my nigga's father. Been some years since he last seen him. And his excuses, he got demons. Don't wanna hear it. If you're feeling like you want some more, whether it's love or money, you know what I feel like on a day-to-day.
10 seconds. Insertion in 5 seconds. Your mission is to locate and defuse a bomb.
Never sleep, and that's a regular day. But lately I don't sleep with the bed. Work from home. I jump out of college at 3 again. I learn on my own. I'm in the zone. Aim for the
Activated.
Claymore miner set.
Located a bomb. Must recover the diffuser. One friendly operator remaining. 10 seconds. We have been eliminated. We need to locate a bomb. Drone has located a bomb. Insertion in 10 seconds. 5 seconds before insertion. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Torch out. Flash set.
Track still is active. This track still active. Reloading here.
Diffuser is active, protected at all costs.
Get out!
Friendly, last operator standing. The diffuser has been destroyed. Mission failed. We need to locate a bomb. Drone has located a bomb. Insertion in 10 seconds. 5 seconds. You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Impressive tech. Maybe I should borrow some. Hold on. I have to this on the enemy.
You have dropped the diffuser.
Throwing frag.
My position's hostile free. I spotted a camera.
Down to one friendly. All friendlies have been eliminated. Need to use your drone to locate a bomb. Drone has located a bomb. 10 seconds before insertion. 5 seconds to insertion. You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Impressive tag. Maybe I should borrow some.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
Watch for the blast!
The diffuser has been secured.
I'm reloading.
Op 4 last stop standing. Bomb diffusion initiated. Protect the diffuser. Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful. Need to use your drone to locate a bomb. Be advised the drone has located a bomb. 10 seconds before insertion. 5 seconds to insertion. You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it. down to one friendly. Op 4 eliminated all friendlies.
Maybe I should calm down. Maybe I should chill. Maybe I should think before I speak. Nah, fuck that, I'ma keep it real. Maybe what we need is a voice that can speak to these kids on these phones, making noise in the streets, getting lit like fuck it. Fuck it. Let's go. They say, keep dreaming even niggas can float and keep freedom. We believe in life, breathing in smoke. Please watch how you speak and see my ego is woke. Dope to somebody, skill gold books when he wrote. Hope to God that you hear it like spirits when you spoke. Like stars are appearing in the mirror into
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb. Your drone has found a bomb. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Mags, clear the blast area!
You must recover the diffuser.
Tracks.
They cleared the wall!
I'm changing mags!
Friendly, last operator standing. We have been eliminated. Secure the bombs.
I'm on guard.
Wall secured.
Seconds to insertion. Bomb location compromised. Plan accordingly. 5 seconds to insertion. Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Worrying about grenades now. We're all set. Banshee deployed.
Swapping mags.
Mason erase the shell.
Swapping mags.
Reload!
Barrier placed.
One friendly operator remaining. Mission failed. All friendlies were eliminated. Secure the bombs.
Kona station deployed.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Plan your defenses accordingly.
Getting Vulcan set up.
10 seconds left.
Deploying explosive order.
5 seconds. Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Laser wire in position.
remaining. You have been spotted by hostiles. Fall back. Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful. Secure the bombs.
I'm reloading.
Take some trauma, please.
10 seconds left.
Keep it deployed. We have some time.
5 seconds to insertion. Bomb location compromised. Plan accordingly. Op 4 has located a bomb.
Now is not the time for that. Try to get through that. Reloading. Cover me. Changing mags.
You have been
Keep it
exposed.
deployed.
Op 4, last stop standing. Friendlies victorious. Hostiles eliminated. Protect the bombs.
Wall's done. Changing mag.
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it. Down to 10 seconds. 5 seconds to insertion. Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage. Spotted. Op 4, last operator standing. Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful. Need to use your drone to locate a bomb. 10 seconds before insertion. 5 seconds before insertion. A bomb must be located and defused.
Taking the bad guys.
Down to one friendly. You located a bomb. Must recover the diffuser. All friendlies have been eliminated.
Look, life's cold. I know, wonder where the time goes. Way too short to be alone. Build a home, find someone to follow, and grow old. Life's cold. I know, wonder where the time goes. Wish it froze. Way too short to be alone. Build a home, find someone to follow, and grow old. Look, can't turn the clock back. Shit.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
No time to waste.
Down to 10 seconds. 5 seconds.
Forgive me not.
Op 4 has yet to locate a bomb.
Laser gate in position. Nitro cell.
Sensor activated.
Reload.
Surveying.
Mine. Shield up!
4 has located a bomb. You know what to do. Fifteen seconds left. 10 seconds left. Op 4, last operator standing. One friendly operator remaining. You've reached the time limit.
There's still a piece of me that's bittersweet. Way it sits with me makes me stop to think if it makes me ever more than a dream.
Let's go, shit. Come on now.
Morning about exactly what you talked about.
Somebody went.
Welcome to St. Vincent. Down to 10 seconds.
Well done.
5 seconds. Keep an eye out for Op 4 attempting to defuse your bombs.
I know nothing about surpassing others. I only know how to outdo myself. Take a pin in it. Time to go.
Reinforcing wall!
Keep us next to. Deploy barrier.
This will be fun.
Throw the razor blue.
Razor bloom out.
Here's
Keep
the
up with the
forgetting
shot.
that.
Someone exposed you.
Loading new mag.
Be advised, Op 4 has located a bomb. One friendly remaining. All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failed.
It's spoiled eggs. Man, fuck apples. It's eggs. You're gonna let a few spoiled eggs ruin the sex party, baby.
Secure the bombs.
Wall reinforced.
Setting the razor
advised, a bomb location has been compromised. 5 seconds and counting. Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Swapping mags!
Here's a forgive-me-not.
The keeper barrier is activated. Barrier placed. Covered.
Friendly, last operator standing. Mission failed. All friendlies have been neutralized. Secure the bombs.
Loading new magazine.
PDD mounted.
Magnet deployed. Think of the magnet as your lucky.
Down to 10 seconds. Op 4 has located a bomb. Plan your defenses accordingly. 5 seconds to insertion. Bomb located by Op 4.
Swapping mags. Device deployed. Keeper strikes true. Barrier deployed. Repelling hostiles are in for a surprise.
These will protect us.
Keeper deployed. We have some time. The keeper barrier is activated.
Magnet set!
Drone has located a bomb. 10 seconds before insertion. 5 seconds. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it. The diffuser is no longer in your possession. The diffuser is now secure. You've dropped the diffuser. The diffuser has been recovered.
Get clear!
One Op 4 remaining. Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful. Need to use your drone to locate a bomb. Ten seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to go. Your mission is to locate and defuse a bomb.
Breach charge is hot.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession. The diffuser is now secured. Op 4 last stop standing. 4 eliminated. We need to locate a bomb. Drone has located a bomb. 10 seconds to insertion. Insertion in 5 seconds. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it. Must recover the diffuser.
Get clear! Incoming adrenaline boost.
Op 4 last operator standing.
Adrenaline surge.
One friendly operator remaining. We have been eliminated.
Listen to anything. ask is if. Is that a song? What are you doing? It's just like old times.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
How do you emote?
I know, right? Little DJ.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Oh, small. This is so cute.
Oh my, I died.
Well, that mac and cheese is good. I might gotta get more of that. Or should I wait? That's good. Bro, try that mac and cheese, bro.
My stomach here, I can't. I'm sorry.
That's good. Sushi time! Oh my god, good. That's good. What is this? Whole grilled cheese and potato flutes. Damn, look at you getting all that mac and cheese, bruh. It's like, nah, let me stop. So y'all ready for the game? 18 minutes left. 18 minutes left, chat. No, you good, you good, you good. 18 minutes left.
18 minutes?
What?
18 minutes?
Oh, shit.
That house right there is worth $55 million. We are in Atherton, California.
The houses went from 500,000 50 years ago to now 10 million.
I can show you the places that are little tiny shacks that'll sell for $3 or $4 million.
How much of this area is tech tight?
They can't afford it here.
We are currently in the richest town in America. In Atherton, California, home values are on average $8 million. Now in this video, we're gonna show you some of that wealth. Racially diverse. Off we go to the Menlo School. In the town of Atherton, which just says 7,800 people, but just 2 insane schools. And this school, by the way, costs $61K for high school to go here. $61,000 per year. Yeah, that's a high school. And there's a middle school, which costs over $50K. There's not a public school that Atherton, it shares a public school with the neighboring town, but the 2 private schools are, I mean, just obscenely expensive, among the most expensive in the country. Before we show you Atherton's craziest mansions and investigate its heated zoning back.
This is one of the
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well,
so because,
yeah, exactly, because I'm not even going to look at this.
Yeah, it's not money to pay you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
not like I want you to like,
are you going in?
get rolled. Bro, you can always pay him back anyway, anytime. If you win 100K, just pay back him.
Stop laughing like an evil fuck. Come on, we're good.
Hey, you know when you get on steak, right?
Yeah.
And then you go dry, and you go to really pot.
Yeah.
The moment between you at 0 and really potting, it gets cold, you know?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
All right, you want 5,000? You're just going to stack them on hand.
15 a hand?
We're going to do 15 a hand. But I have cheese going in with me.
Check change, one.
He's just going to stack on mine, though.
Bro, when my meal gets here, I'm gonna speed it up a little bit.
When your milk?
Because I was doing 20K hands at the
All right.
casino.
I'm
Let's
going
go.
to just stay at 15.
Yeah, no, also 15 as well.
Oh, what a play. I thought she was going to call because ace queen off is one of those hands.
Whoa.
Absolute sadness. All right, we're gonna hit. Hit that. What is that? I like to stay on my 16s here because it's 2 decks. Fair. Hit it. It is what it is. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. I don't. Bro, we're here to see some fucking hands. 10. Bro. Yeah, that's my fault, brother. No, it's not your fault. Well, we're here to see some hands and some cards, okay? We're not here to fucking 6-7. get mauled at like a 1 loss. No blackjack, no. You do not have it. You don't have it, no.
Harbor Freight, built for tool people.
Like me.
Where is he? 10 seconds before the whistle, and you think this?
Gentlemen, GG. See you guys tomorrow.
Have fun watching soccer.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
I was trolling, by the way. I wasn't being serious. Fuck, man.
You know what I'm noticing? Like a lot of these people are not actually like silver. We're playing against them.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. A lot of. I mean,
I know
you remember
like the skill gap.
Well, no,
in
you
this game,
remember,
but,
you
like,
remember what they always said, like a big just a big problem in gaming, a huge problem is that people buy accounts. That's what they do, man. So what these people do is they just go and they farm the account to a certain rank with cheats or whatever the fuck, and then they kick it to them for $100 or some shit, you know? It has skins. It's got like a high rank on it. I mean, that's just what they're doing. So we're playing against a bunch of just account fucking grinders.
Yo. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I'm so wrong.
Like I'm ass, but these like peaks, like jiggle peaks, like the routes.
I love this map,
like the
bro.
timings.
I love this map.
I'm on Xbox, by the way, y'all.
It's kind of fucking insane for silver.
I'm about to see what I made of.
Okay.
I'm down. We low-key always get her out, huh? She's ass. I'm gonna have to hear this guy yawn.
I don't think they push us ever.
Think so? Yo, Tron, thank you for the fucking gifted, bro.
I don't give a fuck.
You want him? You want him?
Nope. Yeah, I'm going.
Fuck, I did.
Alright.
Oh, midair.
What the fuck just hit me?
Frankie Yeager. I like Yeager.
Back one, fraud one, fraud one.
Team, or should I play traps? I need to play something
Another?
more aggressive. Traps play better.
Reloading. Got him dead. Oh.
What the?
Demon.
Bro, I got shit on. Yo, somebody saved my life.
Yeah, I think it was me. I was there. Don't worry.
Bro, your mic is fucking horrible, man.
What's wrong with just sound?
I don't know.
Sound
I
like
hear.
shit?
Yeah, I hear something in the back, man, like a fucking vacuum.
They said I feel like Chuz and Luis are fucking on the low.
Yeah, I got a fan on my bed. Good looking.
No, you're good, bro. You're good.
What do y'all think about that?
A little respect, man. RESP.
I don't know. Are y'all smashing on the low?
No.
Why not? They said I feel like Chuz and Luis are fucking.
It's hot. He might be in Florida right now. It's hot. All right, let's go.
Customer support.
Yeah. Hi.
No, Dexter, he got a buff today.
Customer.
He's
hi.
quicker now. No, Dexter, his gun got upgraded too, I think.
Customer.
He's
hi.
quicker now. Oh. No, Dexter, his gun got upgraded too, I think.
Customer.
He's hi. quicker now. Oh. Dexter, his gun got upgraded too, I think.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds left. 10 seconds to insertion.
Like as a mute, should I just like roam after I put my shit down, or just kind of like chill at bomb? Like as a mute, should
I don't know. I mean, chat would have to.
Or just kind of like chill at bomb.
I'll help you with that one. I feel like you're playing great on mute. I think you're doing a good job. It's just, it is tricky though, like all the little ins and outs, like the things we're supposed to do that we don't know. It's just it is tricky though, like all the little ins and outs, like the things we're supposed to do that we don't know. It's just I probably should keep one in my pocket.
Downstairs, second floor. Library window too.
I hear him above.
On A side. We're kind of all outside, bro. It's not good. On A side.
Someone here now.
We're kind of all outside, bro. It's not good. They're on A, bro. We're kind of all outside, bro. They're on A, bro. They're on A, bro. Okay, bro. Okay. Okay, bro. My bad, bro. Okay. Okay, bro. My bad, bro. Okay.
All friendlies were eliminated.
Woo!
My bad, bro. All friendlies were eliminated.
Woo! Okay, we can't have 5 roamers, man. Okay, we can't have 5 roamers, man. This is silver. This is silver. Like gold, silver. A couple golds, majority silver. This is. You guys are in the Smurf lobbies, or they are cheating either way. Yeah, it's only a round. Let's try it out. We have a doc. We have a zombie. I don't know what she does. And we have a castle. I feel like castle's not a good pick.
There's a lot of windows.
But all my chat's saying use castle. Use castle. Like, they like that.
Yeah, for the windows and doors. Shit.
You know, we have an ex-champ on our team, apparently. How are they seeing that?
It's because of the banner. Look at their banner at their player card.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like that just proves your point more. Like, that people are just buying these accounts.
I mean, the rank modes are all going to have their shit. We just got to be better. I can't roam. We have too many roamers. I'm just going to go back.
Oh, you're good. I'm going back to
Keep an eye out for Op 4 attempting to defuse your bombs.
Setting the razor shell.
breaching this.
Are you good?
Yeah, they're breaching my doors over here, though.
Okay, coming. Oh, they're okay. Well,
Be advised, Op 4
on your door.
located a bomb.
That one guy. 17 bullets in this shit.
That one?
Yes.
That was on your door.
Yes.
Prone razor shell.
Twitch.
That's two.
Nice, two shots. Yeah. Good side.
That was Twitch.
Okay.
I hear him outside right.
Yeah.
Hear that? Like the snow crunching?
The team is gonna get picked here. Just stay the fuck still.
I wish this character had her bombs come back. I hear stuff. Yeah. Yep. Coming up that main stairs.
Who's staying down, Nick?
Okay.
Push in.
I'll chill too.
That fucking D's on me.
Nice shotgun shot.
Jesus.
Oh, he was looking for your ass, bro.
There he was.
See, the bees is cool because it kind of pushes him out a little bit.
Yeah, that pushed me out. Fucking hell.
No, that pushed me out. All right, no bees.
That'll push me.
We'll keep him. Maybe we just ban Ace. I don't know. Hermite. That's fine too. Yeah, fuck it.
We're breaching pretty easily. I might play, baby. All right, I'm gonna play.
I can play him.
Name Cade. No, mute's banned.
Oh, he's banned.
Cade's
Okay.
banned too. What a ban. Oh, there you got banned. Oh, nice.
Okay, we got a bandit. I can play Thorn. Who you gonna play? Rooney?
Rooney.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, Jace, dude, not only is it wall hacks on console, but it's AI. I don't know if you understand what that it's like learning, bro. Okay? It's fucking crazy. Did you know that? They got fucking hacks now that are AI. Like, all that really tells my brain is that the hacks, as they're being used, they're learning. Like how to be undetected more and more, how to look more human but still kill everybody. Like, dude. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We if you're wondering if we're fucked, oh yeah. Consider it done.
10 seconds left.
I need a wall over here, probably.
5 seconds.
Yeah, I do not believe Mickey's hitting the heights of 5.
Definitely hit that one. Definitely hit this one. This side over here is pretty well